Welcome back, Taylor Cooks. It's midweek and we have potatoes on offer at the shop. We have honeyhons and we have cheese, feta cheese and Cheshire cheese and cheddar cheese, and we're going to have a Spud Fest baked potatoes. Everything you want to know about baked potatoes. Watch this brilliant cutie music. The two types of baked potatoes. One you eat straight out of the oven, and that'll be the likes of tuna fish and cheese and beans and the like. And the other one is a double baked one where you actually mix the ingredients up, put it back into the skins and then put it back in the oven. So I'm going to show you both methods today. So let's do a little bit of prep. I'll show you what we've got so far. We've got some corned beef. So I'm going to have some corned beef with some onion. So that's one of the ones we're going to do. That's mozzarella, which we're going to put on top. Cheddar cheese, which is there, you can see. We've got some bacon as well. So fried bacon, lardons, chopped up, cold. They can go in. A little bit of chilli if you want a little bit of heat, so I'm going to do that as well. We've got an onion. Depending on which onion you use, has a different taste. If you want a red onion, it's a different taste. If you want a white onion, it's a different taste. And if you want a spring onion, it's a different taste. So we're going to put some of those in. And this is feta cheese. So feta cheese is very, very cheesy, for want of a better word, isn't it? So a little bit of feta cheese, we'll give it that little bit of tang, something different. And then we've also got Philadelphia, which is cream cheese, which you can mix with it. So we're going to do that Philadelphia with the spring onions as well. We're going to do the corned beef with a little bit of white onion, and then I'll show you some other ones as well. So stick with me, this is how we do it. Right, let's make some stuff. So this is our mozzarella, and you can use the mozzarella for topping your double baked potatoes. So I'm just going to cut a few slices there. And we have our spring onions. These are a great taste. You could use chives as well. That's our corned beef. You can see there. Some onion. Let's move that to one side there. That's our Spuds saying they're done. Feta cheese, like I mentioned before. Very strong cheese, lovely tasting. Let's get a bit of feta. There we go, that'll do. Let's get our potatoes out. So with baked potatoes, what I would always do is I do loads of them, or I would do, because you're going to put the oven on, so don't waste the heat. And these are just your standard baked potatoes. So if you cut it in half like this, turn it over and squeeze, well, you can see that. And we'll do it again halfway through like this, open it up and give it a squeeze like that. And one of the things that first of all needs to go on is some butter. So you've really got to put some butter on first of all. That's the first thing you need to do. Get some butter on, that can be melting. No matter what you're going to use, get some butter on first of all. Your second is salt. So we've got our salt there, get your salt on. So we've got butter on, we've got salt on. And then we can go with the cheese. So the cheese will start to melt, just like this. And then we get the beans. Have our beans. Put the beans on, and then we get a little bit more cheese on the top. Then we take a sausage, cut the sausage in half, and we put the sausage over the top. Right, so any variations. Let's get us a plate. Let's get us a dish. What am I saying, Taylor? Right, let's chop this one in half and then we'll get out what's inside. I'm going to put some corned beef in this one. You don't need a great deal. Some corned beef, and I'm going to put some white onions in this one. And all we do is we give it a mash. Let's get our skins. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to put the mixture back into the skins. And then we have 2 stuffed baked potatoes. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put them on the tray. Ready, push them down, and I'm going to get some cheddar. So, okay, there's our first one ready to go in. Right, let's get our next one. So there's our bowl, pop it to one side for a minute. Right, so this one we're going to do with Philadelphia, or any sort of cream cheese that you might have, and we're going to use some scallions or spring onions, or whichever way you call it. Let's get our skins back, load them back up again. So we've now got Philadelphia, spring onions. What I'm going to do before it goes in the oven, I'm going to put a bit of mozzarella on top. So this one we're going to have bacon. So we have some bacon which I'd fried, some lardons, bacon left over, and I'm going to put some feta cheese to give you that little bit of a tang when you come to eat it. So a little bit of feta cheese as well. Let's mix it all up. Don't need any salt because there's salt in the bacon, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in. A little bit of pepper. And for an extra little kick, I'm going to put some chilli in. Not a lot. Just a little bit of chopped up chilli just to give it a little bit of a bite. Our skins, let's get it loaded to place. Let's get the next one. Push them down, let's get the chilli in. And then we're going to get a piece of mozzarella and we're going to put that on the top as well. So you really are limited by your combinations. Whatever you want to put in, you put in. I mean, you can put spaghetti bolognese in this and you can make this into a mash and put it over the top. I might do that at some point in the future. You can do the same when you've seen me make the minced beef. You can fill it with minced beef and then make this into mash and put it on the top and then put it back in the oven. There's loads of combinations for this. So just of one that's left, I like a bit of onion. Let's pop a bit of onion in this one. Not too much, just enough. And we have some cheddar cheese that's left over, so I'm going to pop that in as well. Cheshire cheese that's left over. I like the idea of the chilies, but I don't want the chilies in this one. But I'm quite happy to have a little bit of feta in there as well. In fact, I'm going to put it all in. Let's get it used up. There we go. And we'll give it a mash. Wow, it smells amazing. And there. Let's get these filled. Right, let's get the tray in. They're all going to go in together. These are the ones we've just made. I'm going to put those there. There we go. More mozzarella on the top. So these are ready to go back in, and these are what we're left with. These haven't even been used yet. All done with the same bake time. They can stay in the fridge. You can use those whenever you need them. Give them to the dogs, enhance their food, whatever. It makes no difference. Let's see how these turn out.
Just like the sunrise needs the sky, Just like the blackbird needs to fly, I gotta have you by my side, 'cause you make me feel alright. I know some people who play it cool, but baby, I ain't that kind of fool. When I'm with you, girl, there ain't no rules, 'cause you make me feel alright. I thank my lucky stars that life turned out this way. No matter where we are, I know this love is here to stay. Well, I've seen good times and I've seen bad. There've been some happy, there've been some sad, but you're the best thing I ever had, 'cause you make me feel alright.